Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Lehigh Valley Health Express Care Game of the Night as the girls take the floor in the Wyoming Valley Conference as the Lady Patriots of Pittston area travel to Hazleton to take on the hometown Lady Cougars. You are looking live at the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium, home of the Hazleton area High School Lady Cougars. Thank you for joining us for continuing coverage of high school basketball here on WYLN. I'm Marty Burns, joined as always by the coach Joe DeMelfi, Jim Burns on the stats, and Joe got a matchup in Division 1. Pittston area hoping to go on a winning streak, currently sitting fourth in Division 1 of the Wyoming Valley Conference, with hopes of making the Wyoming Valley Conference Championship. They take the top two teams from Division 1 and Division 2. But it's a tough test tonight. The undefeated Lady Cougars of Hazleton area at 9-0 in conference play sit atop Division 1 with a two-game lead over the number 2, or second place, I guess is the more appropriate thing to say, the Lady Comets of Crestwood at 7-2. Pittston area sitting in fourth at 6-4.
One thing, Marty, when you come in here, you're looking at a Lady Cougar team that is undefeated. So you need to come in, number one, limit your mistakes. Under mistakes, we're talking about turnovers. We're talking about converting after you take a turnover. We're talking about rebounding. So it's going to be a big task for the Lady Patriots.
And you bring up a great point. We saw it when we were here last time. Not only was the defense exceptional from Hazleton area, but they pounded the boards.
And one of the things they do, Marty, and again, Coach Joe Gavio and his mayhem at McGeehan. And when they press you and they cause you to have all kind of problems, and if you're close, all of a sudden you look up and you're not so close, you dig yourself a hole. One of the things the Lady Patriots have to do tonight is not dig themselves a big hole.
Hazleton area having their coaches versus cancer night. But I'll say this, Joe, if I see them come out with the madness at the McGeehan, I'm going to be the first one to say that you need some of that money.
And I was corrected. I said patent. It's a copyright. My group at Coffee in the Morning corrected me. They don't know nothing.
Can they spell patent if you give them the PAT? Wait a minute. If you give them the PAT?
They can't spell anything.
Being introduced under the direction of Jeff Gregory are the starters for Pittston area: Daniela Ranielli, Julia Long, Maddie Karp, Lily Hentz, and Grace Callahan. Now, the Lady Cougars of Hazleton area.
And now for your Hazleton area Lady Cougars, at 4, a 5'9" sophomore, number 2, Sophia Benyo. At guard, a 5'4" sophomore, number 14, Caitlin Hendricks. At guard, a 5'5" sophomore, number 1, Mariah Rollo. At guard, a 5'8" junior, number 31, Alexis Bremel. And at forward, a 5'9" senior, wearing 33, Sophia Schultz.
Same 5 as the other night: Mariah Marolo, Sophia Benyo, Caitlin Bendis, Alexis Reimold, Sophia Schultz. The officials tonight: Miss Louise Chichuria, Jeff Shook, Chuck Conforti. One more piece of business before we start the Hazleton area alma mater and our national anthem. That has been the Hazleton Area High School alma mater and our national anthem. We are just about set for basketball from the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium at Hazleton Area High School. The Lady Patriots will be in the dark blue, Hazleton Area in the white. Coaching staff in the light blue. Coaches versus cancer. And we talked about it so often, Joe. A great cause put on by a lot of the coaches and teams in District 2, both the Wyoming Valley Conference and Lackawanna League, and tonight is the Lady Cougars night.
And I think one of the things, Marty, is obviously there's an emphasis on helping the community, helping a select group, and that's student athletes can buy into that and feel good about it.
Hazleton Area won the tip. Morola's three doesn't go, in a rebound for Ranielli. This is Karp. Nice pass for Long, but great hands by Alexis Reimold. Pass inside Morolo to Benyo, and a foul inside. Benyo to go shoot two.
We've seen Benyo, Marty, become a presence inside for the Lady Cougars, and she's played very well. Turnover for the Lady Patriots. Let's see if Benyo can score some points off it. Makes the first.
Foul is on Maddie Karp, her first, team first. Lady Cougars up 2-0.
And we have to press early.
The Pittston Area breaks it nicely. Look inside for Long, off her hands. It'll be Hazleton Area basketball.
Ranelli down the floor with it, Marty, but again, turned it over, trying to get the pass into Julia Long.
This is Bindus on the wing. Dribbles towards the middle to Reimold. Schultz posting inside. Strong move left-handed, can't get it to go. But there is Benyo with the offensive rebound. It's Benyo 4, Pittston Area nothing.
I'll tell you what, Marty, 2 turnovers, 4 points for the Lady Cougars.
Mariah Morolo picks up her first, team first. Breaking the press nicely is Long, stolen by Benyo, but saved it right to Hintz. And another turnover. Not only will we see it in the full court, but we saw it the other night and we're seeing it again tonight. They're also forcing turnovers in the half court as we're talking about Hazleton Area.
Exactly, not only with the press, but also defensively in the half court.
Schultz strong to the basket, can't get it to go. Long the rebound. And almost a steal by Bindus. Ranelli comes up with it, pass ahead to Karp. She drives, and she gets the first basket of the night for Pittston Area, cutting the lead in half on the Grand Central scoreboard.
Maddie Karp strong to the basket.
That three won't go, but again, Hazleton Area pounding the board. Schultz to a cutting Reimold.
I'll tell you what, Schultz with a great rebound, Reimold, and we have a turnover? No. Out of bounds.
I'm not sure if the call was that she stepped out of bounds or she got it in the front court and ended up going back court. Believed that she was out of bounds, but I could be wrong.
Well, I think the ball hit the line, I believe.
Hintz out to Long. Over to Karp. Inside Callahan. That three doesn't go. Benyo the rebound. Nice pass inside Morolo, right back to Reimold, and she'll have a chance for a three-point play.
Reimold left hand goes up with it.
Foul on Long, her first, team's second. Reimold cannot convert. She has 4, Benyo 4. 8-2 Lady Cougars in front on the Grand Central scoreboard. Hintz will dribble it out. This is Long looking for Karp. Inside the three-point line, blocked and knocked out of bounds by Reimold.
I'll tell you what, that's great defense, Marty. Good hustle by Reimold. Make that block.
Hintz checks back to Coach Gregory. Gets the call. Karp in the corner. Out to Hintz. She gets a screen from Callahan. Reneely guarded closely by Marolo.
Lady Cougars doing a nice job keeping the ball on the perimeter. Another turnover.
Bendis strong to the basket. Her first hoop of the night. Hintz had it knocked away by Benyo. Great save ahead to Bendis. Back-to-back baskets by Caitlin Bendis. It's 12-2 Hazleton area. Timeout called by Coach Gregory. 30-second timeout. While we have a moment, we'd like to thank the Third Base Luncheonette for supplying our crew meal tonight, as they have all season long and for so many seasons at WILN Sports. Third Base Luncheonette located just off of 9th Street in Hazleton. Many thanks to the Third Base Luncheonette.
I'll tell you what, the last turnover, Daniel with a great job defensively. Lady Cougars go up by 10. Five for 9 from the floor at this point. Lady Cougars 1 for 3. Lady Patriots 6 turnovers.
Marolo's three is good.
And I have the Lady Cougars converting on 4 of the 6.
Reneely can't get it to go. Benyo the rebound. Kick ahead Bendis. She'll take the three. Got it.
Benyus can hit those. She has, when we've seen them, she can shoot from that 3-point range.
Hintz back. She can't hit the three. A rebound Benyo. This is Schultz. Bendis back to Schultz. And she's fouled.
One of the things with the Lady Patriots, they are outsized underneath, Marty. As you see Schultz go up, was fouled as she went up, so she'll go to the line for 2. Makes the first.
First on Callahan, team third. Substitutions. Number 34, Haley Pointek in for Pittston area. As is number 14, Juliana Latona, in for Hazleton area. Number 30, Kayla Lagoe. And Lagoe picked up that foul, her first, team second. Knocked out of bounds. I believe we're going to get a foul against Hazleton area.
Got to reach in. One of the things the Lady Patriots are going to have to do is shoot well, which they haven't done up to this point.
Reimold to foul, her first, team third. Joe, we talked about the other night with the depth of Hazleton area. They can afford to be a little bit more aggressive than they've been in past years, where sometimes they had to worry about foul trouble. Now maybe they could be a little bit more aggressive because they got some players that can fill in.
And that's why that press works so effectively, because they go after the ball.
Schultz inside, powers her way up, can't get it to go. I believe a loose ball foul is going to be called against Hazleton area.
Got a push called.
And it's going to be on Schultz, her first, team fourth. Reneely can't get it to go. Pointek, the rebound, jump ball, keeps it here with Pittston area.
Haley Pointek with a nice rebound underneath. As I said, Lady Cougars dominating underneath size-wise.
A tip pass, almost a steal. Look inside for Latona, doesn't go. Lagoe the rebound. She'll kick it ahead to Bendis. Off to Benyo.
Great look inside. Benyus to Benyo for the 2.
Reneely, pull up jumper, good. Bendis for 3. Rebound, Latona.
One of the things I'm surprised, Lady Patriots really trying to keep pace here. They're down by 17. Try to slow the game down a little bit, move the ball. Turnover.
Bendis and Benyo combining for 13 of the 21. That's on the Grand Central scoreboard. Marolo is back. Also in number 15, Olivia Williams.
We have 9 turnovers right now for the Patriots, Lady Patriots. One of the things we said they have to avoid.
Reimold for 3 off back rim. Benyo, the putback is good. We talked about it, Joe, and again tonight, especially on the offensive boards. Coach, we're off the floor. I thought the ball wasn't going to be coming up here.
Bad hands for me, bad hands.
I don't even know what point I was trying to make. But no, as we were talking the other night, again, and especially on the offensive boards, Hazleton area compiling big numbers on that offensive board.
And Benyo playing big. Schultz inside.
Lagoe's 3 doesn't go, but she'll get the long rebound.
And you know what? That's the other thing. They follow their shot, Marty.
Williams' 3 won't go. The rebound there was by number 12, Isabella DeSoy, into the Pittston area lineup. This is Karp in the corner. Gives off to Pointek. Reneely for 3. Good. 5 straight for Reneely for the Lady Patriots. Makes it 23-7 on the Grand Central scoreboard.
Danielle Reneely and
a block by DeSoy.
Great block.
A mini 3-on-1. And Reneely's got 7.
Latona starts that with the great block. Reneely finishes with the...
And after they get a turnover, the Pittston area turns it right back. Marolo the steal, but here's Pittston area getting it back. Clock stops at 33.6. Long and Hintz return for the Lady Patriots. Looking to try to get it maybe to 11 or 12 before the end of the quarter.
Exactly. I was just going to say that, Marty. They were down by 20. Now it's 14. They've made some shots.
And another turnover. This time Marolo the steal. She brings it up, kicks it to Lagoe. Her shot is up and good.
I tell you, she's going to the baseline. You got to cut her off. And there were another turnover.
Marolo the jumper off back rim. Latona had it taken away by Marolo. And that will end the quarter. Through 1. Hazleton area leads at 25-9. You're watching the Lehigh Valley Health Express Care Game of the Night.
Breast Care. Walk in and you walk into the region's most trusted health network.
You will love the feel-good feeling you get when you shop at Grand Central in Nesquebec and Hazleton. You will enjoy a no-pressure professional sales staff, experienced delivery crew, service after the sale,
and don't forget, everyday low prices.
No matter what you're shopping for in your home, we have you covered with top brand names like Flex Steel, Lazy Boy England, and Dillon Custom Rugs.
With our enormous selection and the flexibility to finance interest-free for up to 60 months, Grand Central makes it easy to make your house a home.
Benyo with 8, Bindis with 7, accounting for 15 of the 25 for Hazleton area.
Marty, first quarter, 10 for 21 from the floor for the Lady Cougars. Lady Patriots, 4 for 10, but they have 14 turnovers.
And Daniela Ranili leading the Lady Patriots with 7. There's a 3-point goal for Kayla Lagoe.
Lagoe can hit that 3 also.
Ranili comes down, hits another jumper. She's got 9 of the 11 for Pittston area. Hazleton area has Reimold, Lagoe, Marolo, Bindis, and Sophia Schultz to start the second. Pittston area with Ranili, Latona, Callahan, DeSoy, and Hintz. Marolo, her second 3, gives her 6 on the night.
Hintz comes back with that short jumper. Pace of the game has definitely been up-tempo.
But in all honesty, that's a tempo that favors Hazleton area. Lagoe in the high post to Schultz. Out to Reimold for 3. Good box out by Callahan to get the rebound for Pittston area. This is Hintz. Nice pass to Latona.
Great pass underneath.
Thirty-second timeout taken by Pittston area. Need extra cash? Get paid more for your junk vehicle at Harry's You Pull It Auto Parts. Need affordable parts for your vehicle? Pull your part and save at Harry's You Pull It Auto Parts in Hazel Township. Visit us at WeGotUsed.com. So we talked about the Wyoming Valley Conference Championship. Hazleton area and Crestwood, the top 2 seeds in Division 1. Lake Lehman and Holy Redeemer tied with Nanacoke for second place. Top 2 teams, as we mentioned, would make the Wyoming Valley Conference Championship. The semifinals will be played at Nanacoke High School, with the championship, both boys and girls, being played at Wilkes-Barre area. Bindis back in the game in the corner, gets it to Marolo. Looking to Benyo. That won't fall. Latona, another rebound. She's been a nice little spark for Pittston area off the bench, Joe.
Has played very well underneath.
31-15, a 16-point lead for the Lady Cougars on the Grand Central second quarter scoreboard. Coming up at the half, Jim Burns will give us the halftime stats. Deep 3 from Hintz. DeSoy couldn't bring it down. It'll be Hazleton area ball.
The sword went up, just couldn't handle it, so the Lady Cougars down the floor, up by 16.
Marolo goes cross-court Bindis. Right back to Marolo, and in the corner it's Schultz. Hazleton area patience. This half-court set, as Pittston area shows the zone. Almost a form of a matchup. But in the corner is Marolo for 3. Benyo gets the rebound. Nice passing inside Reimold to Schultz, and she's fouled.
I'll tell you what, that ball movement is excellent. And then Reimold tried to go up with it, was fouled during the shot. So she's getting, you see the ball movement. There you see Reimold going up and being fouled.
Schultz hits the first. She'll get one more. And Schultz hits both. She's got 3 on the night. And a turnover. Benyo to Bendis. Little scoop shot, good.
I'll tell you what, Benyo has great court presence, Marty. She knows we're going to have a whistle and I believe a foul called on her. But Benyo really understands where to be in that press. And I keep saying the same thing, Marty. You have her that Benyo can dribble, shoot, play inside. And there you see another example of that, trying to trap on the out-of-bounds line. I thought the Lady Patriots may be slowing it down a little bit. We're playing better. Ball on the floor. We're going to have a Lady Patriot possession.
Quickly, Coach Gregory gets Karp and Long back in, and I don't think it should go unnoticed. The Latona and DeSoy gave them some good minutes for Coach Gregory and his Lady Patriots.
And one of the things I mentioned earlier, don't dig yourself a hole, but that's exactly what has happened. Now you're going to have to play, really get your A game going because you're down by 20. Second quarter, midway.
Here comes the trap, finding Long. Cross court to Karp, her jumper won't go. Rebound Reimold.
Reimold, good rebound.
Bendis dribbles it out. Look for Benyo, stolen away by Callahan. Karp out to Ranili. Batted back by Bendis, but Ranili strong to the basket, may have been out of partially blocked by Benyo. Bendis penetrates, scoop shot, won't go. Schultz, the putback is good.
We talked again there, when we talk about that advantage underneath for the Lady Cougars.
Karp in the middle, breaks the pressure. Knocked away from behind by Marolo. I believe it'll remain with the Lady Patriots. Kayla Lagoe back in for Hazleton area.
Marty, your point about being aggressive because they have some depth is a very good one. As they really hustle to the ball.
Callahan to Hintz. She faked the shot. Dribbles baseline, can't get it to go. Benyo, yet another rebound. Bendis for 3. And it hit the stanchion.
That was from...
That might have been from drums.
Broad Street.
Hey, Joe, it's a different game. We talk a lot about it.
Oh, yes.
You come on a break and pull for 3. If you did that maybe 15, 20 years ago.
They'd bench you right away.
And it wouldn't have mattered if you made it or not.
That's right.
Callahan inbound. 2:52 left in the half on the Grand Central scoreboard. Hazleton area with a big advantage. Hey, Joe, it's been a balanced attack. 9 from Bendis, 8 for Benyo, 6 for Marolo. Lagoe and Schultz, 5 apiece. Callahan to Hintz.
Trying to keep the ball on the perimeter, trying to get it inside. Julia Long at the high post.
And it's tough to say. You want to be in your offense, you want to be patient, but you find yourself down big
and then you're trying to go after, and that's what the digging the hole does for the teams that come in here. Now they figure, well, you know what? We're down by 22. We have to get the ball in the basket. And another turnover.
Number 23, Evelyn Schultz, in for Hazleton area. Olivia Williams also back in, and she'll go cross court to Lagoe. Benyo finding a cutting Marolo. Down the lane, can't get it to go. Benyo, another rebound. Put back, good. She's the first in double figures as she leads all scorers with 10. Reneely breaks the pressure, can't get the basket, but she's fouled.
Yeah, we're going to have a foul inside. Not sure.
Foul is on Evelyn Schultz, her first. Team second of this second quarter. Neely now in double figures. And she leads all scorers with 11. Three-point goal, Mariah Marolo. 3 threes on the night, she's got 9.
Great, another great job. Schultz gets to the baseline and cuts it off.
Williams goes cross court. Can it be 4? No. But Benyo tracks down the rebound, but Chuck Conforti right there says she stepped out of bounds.
I tell you what, she's a hustler. Makes that defense, everybody else playing at a high tempo on that Lady Cougar team. When I said mayhem, I meant it.
There's mayhem. And we're not even talking about Coach Gavio.
Well, yes, we are.
Really a little short. Evelyn Schultz the rebound. Kick ahead, Lagoe.
Coach Joe Gavio and his traveling mayhem team.
Another 3. This one from Kayla Lagoe. And the other thing with this depth of Hazleton area and the balance, you just can't take one player away.
Exactly right, Marty.
Nice pass to Desoy.
Great pass underneath. Latona.
Evelyn Schultz, the jumper, is good. Seven Lady Cougars hit the score sheet in the opening half. The Lady Cougars take a 47-19 lead over Pittston area to the halftime locker room. You're watching the Lehigh Valley Health Express Care game of the night on WYLN.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill for Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists. Call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600. Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
Yo.
We welcome you back to the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium at Hazleton Area High School. The home fans very pleased with that opening half from their Lady Cougars, leading at 47-19 to 19. And Joe, as we went to break, I said 7 Lady Cougars hit the score sheet. Benyo leads all Lady Cougars with 10, 9 apiece for Marolo and Bindis, 8 for Lagoe. Top 4 of the 7 scorers. And as we talked about during that second quarter, you look at this Hazleton area team, if you say, all right, I want to take Bindis away, well, guess what? There's 4 others that can put it in the basket.
Exactly right, Marty. And one of the things, we can talk up here, it sounds easy, but when you coach against a team like this, I don't have any hair to pull out, but you could be pulling your hair. I know Coach Gregory obviously trying several different things. Number one, tempo was very quick. Lady Patriots tried to slow it down a little bit. Turned it over in the half court a couple of times. Really struggling, down by 28. They're exactly in the situation that we talked about you don't want to be in.
Right.
They're down almost 30 at the half.
And as you mentioned, if they break the full court pressure, sometimes you think, okay, they're going to settle back. They keep coming. And we've seen it the last week, and we've seen it again in the opening half tonight. They just keep coming. And I know we've talked about it through the years. There are times, if you're an opponent, that sometimes you think there's 6 or 7 in the white jerseys out there.
Exactly right. You try to get the ball, you try to get across court. They have so much, they're so aggressive that they can get to the ball. So, what's the answer? And the other big thing, Marty, is underneath, they are completely dominant tonight. Yeah. Benyo, Schultz, it's just it's a puzzle to the opposing, and you get frustrated, and maybe your players get a little frustrated.
You play so well defensively, and then they're still getting 2, 3, 4 opportunities because they're just hitting that offensive glass. And as you said, they're relentless. And it's led by that sophomore, Sophia Benyo, and it just trickles down to the rest of the team.
I tell you what, I said she runs the floor well. She just knows where she is, and understands the game. They all understand the game, and they just feed off of each other. You can do that in any sport, but that's exactly what's happening tonight.
And I'm sure I'm going to pull a Captain Obvious to the rest of the Wyoming Valley coaches. Olivia Williams, Sophia Schultz are the only seniors on this roster. You get to next year, they're going to be juniors and seniors, the rest of this group that Hazleton area has been putting out on the floor.
Yeah, I agree. And Marty, you look at Benyo, you look at Benyus, they just have a lot of different parts that play well together.
Joe, let's take a timeout. When we come back, we'll get a look at the halftime stats compiled by Jim Burns. You're watching live high school basketball on WYLN.
Express Care. Walk in and you walk into the region's most trusted health network.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
Cougars? I think they do, right? Yeah.
We welcome you back to the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium at Hazleton Area High School at the half. Lady Cougars up 47-19. Well, let's talk about the halftime stats compiled by Jim Burns.
Marty, when we look at the stats, when they come up, Lady Patriots have 17 turnovers. They've shot the ball 19 times. They're 8 from 19 from the floor. 17 turnovers. They're hanging in there with rebounds, but really they're not affecting the game at all. Lady Cougars are 18 for 36 from the floor, shooting 50%. 3-point field goals, they're 6 for 17, which is not a great average, but it helped build the big lead for them, those 12 or 18 points. 5 for 7 from the line, 16 rebounds, 7 offensive rebounds, whereas Lady Patriots have 2 offensive rebounds. That points to the dominance underneath of the Lady Cougars. And as I said, they're up 28 as we go to the third quarter.
And before we get to that third quarter, let's take another break. You're watching live high school basketball, and thank you, Jim Burns, for those halftime stats.
Hey, it's Justin from Grand Central, and our trained sleep professionals are here to help you sleep like never before. With an extensive line of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we are sure to find you the right mattress at the right price. Free delivery and removal, interest-free financing for up to 60 months, and same or next day delivery on select models.
And don't forget, everyday low prices. Stop in to one of our 2 locations,
Route 93 in Nescopec,
Or downtown Hazleton.
and see why Northeast and Central Pennsylvania sleeps better with Grand Central.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
We welcome you back to the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium at Hazleton Area High School, getting set for the start of the third quarter. Lady Cougars up 47-19. For the Lady Patriots, Daniela Ranili leading all scorers with 11. And both teams coming out. Sorry, Joe.
No problem, Mike. Begin the second half. Lady Cougars, I believe you said, mentioned, Marty, in possessions.
It's Bendis, Marolo, Reimold, Benyo, and Sophia Schultz. Another 3 from Caitlin Bendis. She leads all scorers now with 12. It's Callahan, Ranili, Hintz, Long, and Karp. Long inside with the basket.
Great pass inside to Julia Long, who puts it in for 2.
Sophia Schultz inside, can't get it to go. Karp comes away with it.
Maddie Karp very strong there as she came away, as you mentioned, Marty, with the rebound off the floor, but we have a turnover.
Marolo, a nice pass to Schultz. And a foul on the double team.
But again, going right back to what we've talked about, Marty, can afford to be aggressive.
First on Bendis' team, first of the third quarter. Ranili, fake pass, can't get the shot to go. Marolo the rebound.
Great drive, but she just couldn't get it to go. Made a great fake underneath. Benyo with another rebound and put back. Banyas could not hold on to that. Lady Patriots.
Talked about the Wyoming Valley Conference Championship coming up in the middle of February, and then it's districts. In 6A and District 2, Hazleton area on its way to 20-0. Right now, the top seed, Scranton, coming in tonight 10-6. And in 5A, Pittston area at 14-4 is the 2 seed. 1 game behind the number 1 seed, Crestwood.
Manili again to the basket, but she was fouled on the shot, so she'll go to the line for 2.
Second on Reimold, team second. Benyo inside to Schultz. She gets her own rebound. Put back, good.
There we see the strong move by Schultz. As we're going to have a timeout. Coach Gregory.
Let's make sure, but it's a full. Lady Cougars up big.
Hey, it's Justin from Grand Central, and our trained sleep professionals are here to help you sleep like never before. With an extensive line of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we are sure to find you the right mattress at the right price. Free delivery and removal, interest-free financing for up to 60 months, and same or next day delivery on select models.
And don't forget, everyday low prices.
Stop in to one of our 2 locations
Route 93 in Escapec.
Or downtown Hazleton.
and see why Northeast and Central Pennsylvania sleeps better with Grand Central.
Express Care. Walk in and you walk into the region's most trusted health network.
After the Pittston area timeout, they will inbound at half court. Daniela Ranili brings it up. This is Karp to Hintz. Ranili for 3, off back rim, Reimold the rebound. Bendis, she'll try another 3, got it. Caitlin Bendis has 15 to lead all scorers.
Bendis has really been able to shoot the 3 tonight, and they're not in her face at all, which is a mistake, obviously. She shoots very well from the outside.
Ranili the reverse, and she'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Almost. But again, you could see the frustration as Daniela Ranelli threw her hands in the air and that ball went around and out. Both teams. And you see the replay, and there you see the shot by Ranelli, and around and out as she makes her 2 foul shots.
Kayla Lagoe is back for Hazleton area. Into the lineup, number 3, Juliana Silva. Haley Pointek back in for Pittston area, as is Juliana Latona. Double dribble will give it to Pittston area.
Yeah, turned it over, Marty. At this point, Lady Patriots, you just have to keep playing. It's a lesson in frustration. Try to work your game just like that, but excellent job, Schultz, I believe, at the block, but also going to get called for the foul. See the replay, and there you see Schultz with the foul.
I believe that's going to be her fourth.
Sophia Schultz is Julia Long makes the first. She's only a freshman. Makes the second. Gonna have a foul.
It's going to send Marola to the line, I believe, for three.
Yeah, I think Heights, after the shot or during the shot, makes the first.
She becomes the third Lady Cougar in double figures. Isabella DeSoy is back in, as is Alexa Reimold.
Two for three.
Latona brings it up. Remains with Pittston area. Bindis back in. That's a three for Reneely. She got it. She's got 20 on the night. 9 here in the third. She leads all scorers.
Good three by Ranelli.
And she dives for it, almost came up with it.
Good hustle on the floor.
Saw it here. Reneely touched the ball while she had her hand out of bounds, so right on it was Jeff Shook.
Turnover nearing the 2-minute mark, Marty, third quarter.
Steal by Reimold. She'll take it all the way in.
Again, defense.
Neely looking for Latona, ended up to DeSoy, knocked away by Bindis.
You have the Lady Patriots on that tie-up. They will take possession.
Last minute of play in the third quarter on the Grand Central scoreboard. Pointek. And she had it stolen away by Bindis. 17 now for Caitlin Bindis, 8 here in the third.
Try to slow it down a little bit, have the Lady Patriots in the third quarter, but again, still turning the ball over too much.
Remains with Pittston area.
I'll tell you what, Ranelli really did a nice job going to the basket, passed off, couldn't make anything off of it as we are under 20 seconds.
DeSoy for Reneely. Good. 11 of her 22 here in the third.
Daniela Ranili making some threes here in the third.
Schultz inside, beats the horn. As she becomes the fourth Lady Cougar in double figures, we head to the fourth. Watching the Lehigh Valley Health Express Care game of the night on WILN.
Express Care. Walk in and you walk into the region's most trusted health network.
Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969.
4 Lady Cougars in double figures have the Lady Cougars a quarter away from being 20-0.
Marty's 50% in the third quarter for the Lady Cougars, 7 for 14. Lady Patriots 3 for 6, but they had 4 turnovers. They get the ball.
Pittston area starts the quarter with DeSoy, Pointec, Latona, Carp, and Ranili. Hazleton area, as Pittston area hits the offensive boards. Ranili with a nice save. Lady Cougars with Marolo, Williams, Evelyn Schultz, number 12, Sophia Rogers, number 10, Jayla Eberts. Eberts inside with the basket.
Nice job again.
Full timeout taken by Pittston area. We'll keep it here. And Joe, we had talked about some of the district and Wyoming Valley Conference standings in the girls. For the boys, currently sitting in 6th in 4A in the district. And right now, half a game up for second place in Division II are those boys from Berwick.
Bulldogs they hit a little bit of a slump after the win over Wyoming area. They came back, lost 2. I believe the Wyoming sent them Tunkhannock. They seem to have picked it up again, so they're playing fairly well. They're athletic, Marty. They run the floor pretty well. We'll see how they fare as we get to the end of the season and playoff time.
Playoffs. Pittston area inbound. They have 1 timeout remaining in the ball game. Number 4, Leah Drozginski in for Pittston area. This is Latona giving off to Ranili. And that pass tipped away by Hazleton area.
You know, that's a good, right there's a good point. They moved the ball well, and then Rogers comes up with a great defensive play and knocks it out of bounds. Lady Patriots will inbound from their own basket.
Number 1, Nora Callahan into the Pittston area lineup. Rogers got a hand on it, eventually picked up by Marolo.
Excellent job by Rogers again. She goes baseline with the pass.
And a steal, Pittston area. Drozginski. DeSoy's three won't go. Rebound Williams. Marolo finds a cutting Rogers. That won't roll in. Pointek the rebound.
Good pass into Rogers, just couldn't get it to drop.
DeSoy for three. Good.
Isabella DeSoy with the good three ball. Another sophomore, so Lady Patriots also have some younger players in that lineup.
Evelyn Schultz the jumper. Marolo the rebound. Up and under. She was fouled.
Marolo, nice job with the rebound. Steps to make inside to make that layup. Fouled. Really a great display of basketball as that foul shot does not go, but the rebound goes to the Lady Cougars.
Goes out of bounds. Miranda Chapello wearing number 32 into the Lady Cougar lineup, and Kayla Lagoe returns.
Marty, I was talking about the Lady Cougars shooting well, being very dominant inside, playing strong defense. Very close to continuing that unbeaten streak.
Latona's three doesn't go. Ebert's the rebound and then travels, giving it back to the Lady Patriots. Drozginski fouled on her way to the basket.
Lee Rosinski will go as the Lady Cougars again, as the Lady Patriots will. The foul was on the floor, so they inbound.
Drozginski's three doesn't go. Into the Lady Cougar lineup, number 41, Meadow Pavlik. Number 4, Hannah Matthews. Number 24, Ella Radis. Williams to Radis. Pavlik's jumper won't go. Out of bounds, Pittston area basketball.
As we have both teams substituting pretty much at this point, as we're going to go under 2 minutes.
Chapello with the defensive rebound. Williams' shot won't go. Pavlik saves. Number 20, Leah Myers, into the lineup for Hazleton area. That's a Callahan three. Right back to Nora Callahan. Quickly swung to Latona. And Drozdzinski's three doesn't go. And a reach-in foul against Hazleton area.
As we are going to be under the minute mark as Lady Patriots bring it in bounds again, and we're going to have a 30-second timeout called by Coach Gavio as he again.
This will allow him to get two more subs in. Number 21, Lariana Santiago, and number 40, Julie Tejeda.
Impressive display tonight, Marty. We're talking about the Lady Cougars who have taken exactly what we said. Dig a big hole for the other team, and it's tough to get out of it.
And there's a steal for Mathias. Knocked out of bounds. It will go Hazleton area's way. Myers goes to Mathias. This is Santiago.
Keeping the ball on the perimeter. And the Lady Cougars up big. Working the ball outside.
Mathias, the runner, won't go. Loose basketball, and Pittston area will come away with it in the final 4 seconds. Latona to beat the horn, can't get it to fall. And Hazleton area will move on to 20-0 as they remain atop the Wyoming Valley Conference Division 1 and 6A in District 2 with a 68-35 victory over the Lady Patriots of Pittston area.
Marty, one of the things obviously big is the defense. Number 2, complete dominance underneath for the Lady Cougars. They shot well and really couldn't ask for much more against the Wyoming area team, who again they have some underclassmen that played, but they ran into a buzzsaw early, turned it over too many times in the first half, and then they were looking at a 25 to 30 point deficit going into the third quarter. Just tough to overcome.
As we talked about earlier on, Hazleton area, 4 players in double figures, led tonight by the deep shooting and the conversion of turnovers into layups by Caitlin Bindis. She led the way for Hazleton area with 17. 12 for Mariah Marolo, 11 for Sophia Schultz, and 10 for Sophia Benyo. And you talked about that early hole. A lot of that was due to the hustle and the hitting of the boards by Sophia Benyo.
Yeah, and again, players just feed off of each other. When you're 20-0, obviously, and you get to know each other real well on the floor, not only on the offensive part of it, but on the defensive part of it. And they run that press well, they play defense very well. If you're not passing sharply, you're going to be in big trouble and turn it over. And that's exactly what happened in the first half.
And Pittston area, as they look to keep ground in District 2 5A. Two games ahead in the loss column over Abington Heights for second place. Now fall, depending on action in the Wyoming Valley Conference, a game and a half behind Crestwood for that top spot. They were led by their senior Daniela Ranili, who had 22. Pittston area overall goes to 14-5, with 2 of those losses coming against this Hazleton area team.
Exactly. Marty, we're looking at, for a total game, the Lady Patriots, 24 turnovers, 36 shots. They shot 12 for 36 from the floor, about 30%. Lady Cougars, 26 for 58 from the floor, so they're just under 50%. 3-point field goals, 8 for 21, where the Lady Patriots were 3 for 14. Rebounding, 29 rebounds for the Lady Patriots, 30 for the Lady Cougars. Offensive rebounds, 14 for the Lady Cougars, 6 for the Lady Patriots. So you could see the dominance inside by the Lady Cougars.
And that dominance continues for Hazleton area, 20-0, as they get set for the final week of the regular season, with the hopes of coming away with a Wyoming Valley Conference overall championship. Those championships taking place the week of February 10th. Semifinals for the girls at Nanacoke. Semifinals for the boys right here at Hazleton Area High School, with the championships, I believe it's February 15th at Wilkes-Barre Area High School, and then soon to be followed by district play. So, as we say goodnight for our director, Barry J.S., stats by Jim Burns. For the coach, Joe DeMelfi, I'm Marty Burns saying so long. The final score, Hazleton area 68, Pittston area 35. We'll be right back here Monday night to get another look at Joe Gavio's Lady Cougars as they play host to Wyoming Valley West. We'll be on the air Monday night at 7 o'clock for Wyoming Valley West. Hazleton area girls basketball is part of the Lehigh Valley Health Express Care Game of the Night. This has been a WYLN Sports Special presentation, and good night from Hazleton.
You're watching WYLN TV 35.